Ebusiafo ne adɔfo a mo nyina kwa biem Alpha once ni aha na ba wotinsem a ɛden sɛ beto other platforms so no hana ba wonyane nyina sɛ also nsaka bia no ayɛden one like ya share ama onwa so yɛden enye beat no so keep updated yes already yɛmfie ne nkyem ne nka de wɔ nkyem sabri ya too far de ni achimo Accra High Court Ginti or ne say ene na High Court ka say or the ruling ebeba for the year 4 seat na Supreme Court here the equation no so ene no the ruling beba say a year declaration e course or a year various constituencies na NDC winning no a year and na say recollation na AC any NPP afọ committee abom so omobeye and so yana and then a ruling baba so you be too far the achum na a live reporting updated e pf oba no yinyina de yakwa akɔhwe ehu na the more interesting is say yes I be supporters pa abutwi akogo ho akese enya asenketo NPP for ho ayemoboye pa because for city no NDC for se kwan bia so they will win. There's no way so Ombeja is to him. I'm an NPP for that because he's in presiding officer, return officer, he declare more win. And Sari collated result in a course so our Tessano police station and yeah papa didn't see because NDC for agent and from Pinchy Tanko. A year NDC for representatives for be persuaded. No, and so yes to no me go ahead. Equal declare say NPP for Nevin. Yes, I bring Congo to near the
Many thanks for joining us. The bulletin begins from the court, and Accra High Court is expected to deliver its judgment in a case filed by the New Patriotic Party seeking to compel the Electoral Commission to collate and declare the parliamentary results of 4 constituencies. The NDC maintains those constituencies have already been declared, but the EC and the NPP disagree. Let's tell you a bit more about these constituencies and how the events have happened after the December 7 elections. We know that the results were already declared for the NDC. There was a court hearing that set the ruling aside. There was another declaration for the NPP, and now they're seeking another declaration for maybe a finality or to this issue. So the constituencies there are Okaiko Central. The NDC candidate was declared winner. That was Baba Sadiq. The EC set aside a declaration. A court ordered the EC to complete the process. EC recollated and declared NPP candidate winner, who is Patrick Buama, and the Supreme Court set that aside and did a recollation. The other constituency also is Ablekuma North. The NDC candidate was Irabna Albin. She was declared winner in the first declaration. The EC set aside that declaration. The court ordered the EC to complete the process. EC could not complete process due to destroyed pink sheet. The Supreme Court set aside the court order and also ordered for a recollation. And then Techiman South, the coalition scattered at constituency level. EC declared NPP candidate winner, and again the Supreme Court also set aside that declaration. So my colleague Sister Don Ilo is at the court, and he is joining us for more on this. Sisters, if you can hear me, bring us up to speed on what has been happening at the court this morning.
Kemini, I can tell you that this morning the High Court complex there's heavy security presence because as we speak now, this particular matter has gained public attention and interest, and a lot of the people from the various constituencies have massed up here, each trying to find out what the outcome would be. And you would recall that after the first or initial declaration by the Electoral Commission and the subsequent nullification of course, by chairperson and executive committee of the Electoral Commission, there was a lot of tension that was created until the Supreme Court intervention. And so it is expected that this morning's declaration by the High Court will bring some finality of a sort to this matter. And so there's a lot of people are anxious. They are eager to know which of the candidates in contention at the various constituencies will finally eventually be sworn in on the 7th when Parliament gets back to constitute the 9th Parliament. And so I will just interact with two gentlemen here, one from Tema Central and another one from Ablekuma North, so that we see why they are here. So let's see, you are coming from Tema Central.
Yes.
What's your name?
Thomas Evans.
Thomas Evans, which of the candidates are you supporting in this matter?
Honorable Ebi Bright.
Would you say that you were disappointed, or you are disappointed about how far this matter has dragged?
Okay, honestly, I would say I'm quite disappointed, but we still believe in our courts, the rule of law, and we'll give them the chance to actually make the right decision today. The last time when we went to the Supreme Court, obviously the Supreme Court ruled and quashed everything that was sent there. So we are waiting on the High Court, Justice Forson Ejepon, to actually make the right ruling. That's what.
When you say you are relying on the court to make the right decision, what would the right decision be for you?
That is Honorable Ebi Bright going into the 9th Parliament, yes, because she won the elections on the 7th of December last year, yeah.
So if today's court decision does not go in the favor of the your preferred candidate, you would not describe it as the right decision?
The only right decision will be for Honorable Ebi Bright. In my position, the only right decision. That's it.
I'll come back to ask you why you are so convinced Ebi Bright is the person who won the Tema Central election. But let me engage also the Nasara coordinator for Ablekuma North, correct? Yes. So you are here representing the NPP candidate.
Yes. Honorable Nana Ikuya Usu Free.
Yes. So why do we have to get this far?
It is because of the argument that has shrouded the whole thing. Because we believe in Ablekuma, we believe that Nana Ikuya Usu Free, she won the election fairly and squarely. But then we don't know why we are here today. But I'm hoping that after the ruling, it will be to our advantage. Yes.
You seem to believe that your preferred candidate won, you said, squarely and fairly. Why would you be so convinced?
Because Ablekuma, as we all know, is a traditional seat for NPP. But actually, this election, because of the apathy that set in on the part of the New Patriotic Party, that is why our vote dwindled. But even with that, on that very Saturday after the election, I was part of the group that collated because we had all the pin sheets from the Electoral Commission. We collated it, we scanned it, and then after the collation, we have 281 polling stations. After the collation, we arrive at 414, being the margin, in favor of our candidate, New Patriotic Party. Yes, free. So I don't know why we are even here, but I'm here. I know the court will affirm it today.
Yes. So where do you think what went wrong? If you per the collation, according to you, there was an over 400 vote margin. What went wrong? How are we in court?
In the course of after we have done our collation at our our office, our secretariat, we now move to the Electoral Commission where they will also have their collation. That is where we signed out. They asked us to bring all our pin sheets. We were there so that we'll compare the results to see. We were there when the NPP people, the NDC people, they just entered into the room, and then they went straight to where we had our pink sheets, and then they tore them and then threw them out of the window. So that is why we are here. So at the end of the day, the Electoral Commission said because they do not have all the pink sheets, so they are unable to declare whoever emerges as the winner. So that is why we are here.
No, but according to you, collation had already been done.
Yes, at our secretariat. That is what I'm saying. After elections, every party will be given a pink sheet. Exactly. Because we send our representatives there.
Exactly.
So we had our pink sheet, 281 pink sheets, representing 281 polling stations. So that was the document that we used in doing our coalition, our tabulation. And then we arrived at the figure that I just mentioned, 414, being in favor of the New Patriotic Party. So to me, if you ask me 1,000 times, I'll tell you that per the coalition that we did, depending on the documents that the Electoral Commission gave to us, I am convincingly convinced that we won the election fairly and squarely.
So you would blame all of this on the NDC, not even the Electoral Commission?
No, not the Electoral Commission for now. If the NDC hadn't tore our papers, I don't think we would be here. Yes, I don't think we would have been here.
So I'm guessing that for you to a fair decision would be a decision that goes in favor of your candidate.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's not fair.
Yes.
Then what would be your recourse?
I don't know. We will leave that to our lawyers because we have lawyers representing us. So whatever decision that the High Court would arrive at today, I think our lawyers will take it up.
No, but I'm sure that at the executive committee level, you have had some meetings prior to today's decision, which would give an indication of a sort as to where you are headed from here, if it doesn't go in your favor.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Because we are now here, so everything is now on the laps of our lawyers. So that is why I'm saying that if it doesn't go the way we expect it, I believe our lawyers will take it up because of the pin sheet that we have also furnished them with. They have all. We have all the pin sheets. We have given it to the EC. We have given our lawyers all the copies. That is what they also use to do their tabulation. And they also believe that we won the thing squarely and fairly.
Okay, so let me go back to Tema Central and ask you, Evans, why are you so convinced that Ebi Bright is the one who must be called honorable going into the 9th Parliament?
Once again, thank you. Basically, it's per our records and our documents that we submitted for the courts to actually review, and per the legal arguments that ensued the last time when we came here to this honorable court, I believe that Honorable Ebi Bright will be the best person and she would be affirmed again.
As per the legal arguments, it had to do with the fact that your side was not heard before the trial court in the first instance made that decision. That is why the Supreme Court had to take that decision that it took. So that really would not speak to the substance of the matter, which is what is to be decided upon today. So again, I'm asking, per the tabulations that were done on the 8th of December in Tema Central, what was the outcome for you?
The outcome was for Honorable Ebi Bright. She won 100%, hands down. She won after collation. And basically, when we went to the collation center, there was some tampering of pink sheets here and there. And these are some of the reasons why we are actually in court to make sure that the law court takes the right course and rule in our favor. Yeah.
So, National Coordinator, can we just say that let today be or bring some finality to the contention in Ablekuma North, that if whichever way this particular case goes, the NPP will accept that indeed the 2024 election defied all the odds and the seat has left the NPP? Can we agree on that?
The seat cannot, it cannot go against the NPP. We will definitely maintain the seat because it has been our seat since 1996.
Yes, but the NPP has lost a lot of seats that it has held for so long.
With Ablekuma North is we can hardly compare Ablekuma North to other constituencies. Because why am I saying this? Because if you look at our vote margin from 1996, over 28,000 to 30,000, 26,000 has been the minimum. So with this, at least a lot of things, as I said, our party set in against the New Patriotic Party, but then we were able to hold a fort. That is why we came out with this 414. And I don't think the 414 will sway us today. It is something that the court is going to affirm, which I believe, I am certain in my mind, that at the end of the day, whatever ruling that will come out is going to be in our favor.
We wait to see. Can we agree, Evans, that today is today, finality on the contention in Tema Central, that after this, the party, the NDC in Tema Central is not going to say, it has to be Ebi Bright?
Honestly, it has to be Ebi Bright, per our records. So obviously, to be those in opposition, that would have to seek for redress or something. But in our case, and from where we come from, it has to be Ebi Bright.
It has to be Ebi Bright.
It is Ebi Bright.
So if it doesn't go in favor of Ebi Bright, the people I see here, your people I see here, what are they going to do?
It will be Ebi Bright.
What will they do if it is not Ebi Bright?
It will be Ebi Bright.
National Coordinator, you've brought so many people. If it is not your candidate, a Kia, what would it be? What would your people do?
It will definitely be a Kia, because as I said, during our tabulation, we made it, it appeared on a very big screen, and they were all witnesses to it. So they've seen it, they've seen the results, they've seen the margin. So it is something that, it will definitely go in our favor.
Well, Kemini, fortunately for us, we have heavy security presence here, and whatever the outcome, I'm sure that the security would be on hand to ensure that there's peace and there's order. We will head back to you and come back when there's some decision from the court.
Abusiafo nyinaa hwɛ ɛho deɛ ɛkɔ so Accra High Court akyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ representatives for bebree na abotwi akwakogo ɔmo nyinaa ɛtwɛn ruling obi ɛtwɛn ruling a Accra High Court judges for matna Kesi so no ɔmo twɛn ruling ɔmo de bɛba because ɛnɛ deɛ ɔmo ntimi nsan to nhyɛ da biom ɛyɛ Monday we a yɛsua MPs elect in so yɛntimi nsan to adeɛ ne nhyɛ da biom so ruling ni adeɛ sɛ ɛba ne na ruling ni ba de wawi ni no so yɛ de yɛbɛhu a kyɛ sɛ ɛno ne deɛ ɛfiri hɔ ba na yɛhwɛ nkurɔfoɔ a mabotwi akogu ɛyɛ High Court no ɔmo anim hɔ ɛne some security people a kyɛ sɛ ɔmo boa ama sɛ obiara nyɛ basabasa obiara mbɔ nwuram obiara nkɔnkɔ distract ɔmo na yɛtie NPP for nkurɔfoɔ no masɛm ɛne yɛtie NDC supporters for so yɛ de anim asɛm na wotie NDC for anim asɛm a ɔmo ani abere papa. You know, the reporter wanted to be smart, say, okay, say yendi ama eye NDC amobeden. Or say ye be ama NDC. Plan B is saying there is no plan B. Plan A ni say those 4 sitting on eye NDC for there. Oh, say koba says no, you declare my NPP for what is the next move? There is no next move. There's nothing like excuses. There's nothing like a mistake. There's nothing like, oh, you're between 2020, Debbie. The will of those people in that constituency in the say NDC for in the arena. NDC for and I just say Omo aye victorious. There is no way NDC for in bombarding and protected the will of the Ghanaians for vote. Because it's here the final rally AGM and crop for year no. In sema nkrofo moba a year platform so no kukudam nyina ne kan say including AGM ne say otutu kwan ko bebi bebre Ghana wa all regions all constituencies across Ghana na sema nkrofo e kan say abane de beto ama o na so betima protect your vote GM na nkasati eseri nketiati fifi kweteti sami jenfiti to NDC for grassroots omunyina artists asem. That means those people in every constituencies including these 4 cities no, they vow to AGM say ombe vote ama NDC. Now so na or some making sure say ombe protect omo vote omo di kan kire mo omo di kan kire so ekoba say sisi no ebeba no yedi can declare NDC for win in that constituencies and during that time no NDC supporters those who voted for NDC omanda they stood on their feet sleepless nights just omo wenya kusi say ye declare omo preferred candidate NDC for win because AGM catch you say kwan obefa so protect your vote no this omo so boa no eboa NDC kwan be so omo to abawi he no man kofi omo ngina ho and protect omo vote no be antimi basa because anytime people make a wrong move no omo abebo omo so omo de sa de we to omo trim omo ankofi ankoda ankodidi ankoyehwe omo gina ho make sure say nkrofo am pese omo di omo so no NDC for you declare mo win. You declare more win. The bani sena isi ono ti Accra. Enye ono no mandate. Me chirima jimensa ne nkrofo. Enye ne mandate ne say o declare MP win. Jimensa boss na sorry all those with big titles or more easy office ono. Omo dia ne say omo declare president win. Nkrofo number so makwa ase ho in those constituencies no presiding officers returning officers omo na your mandate is ne say ombe declare MP win. So ye nim the NC a Jmen sentiment na Accra say presiding officer ofri wo akachi wona osman no e declare an NP win. Now what na Accra akachi say enyama omoye ne illegal. Abrekwa wankasa ankasa akase. And send we be say a election result to be no ye declare no illegal. This is court being president of Supreme Court. MP once a parliamentary afako high court. Oh no me am fanko court. What in office would me can say illegal. Ye name say his office or no say court is how inside or there we don't know. James and SAP be country. Say court almost say court to dine. It was our AC office inside there we don't know. Na James sent Pia Bonta because illegal. I don't know how find some in your bow. So nipa na abotri akogu animo no they are expecting say NDC for be fight hard o ma fight ya kusi say a year abana omotoma a year nkrofo na ye declare mo win in that and as in those constituencies no be make sure say call do issue when you ebe fwa so say almost say MP elect. And yes, na NDC for efebino omodi omoshamo. So they must fight hard. So they be winning this case. Even though NPP for say the can be so no some more proof or more pin sheets or more videos. So they are also going to make sure say those 4 seats in the B everybody on my side because they know, especially a black man off, they know say winning in that seat. So I will say a court. I can say winning whether they like it or yes. I will say court can say winning. No. NDC for they must win. So I wish for update if you high court urban and their bro. I just in 18 for no massam. Benko baby. Tina ha na update ni na ewo. Higher for 1 GH. Akroma.